Oh look, a sign on the door, which says attention. Would the owner of the Chevy truck parked in spot number 1 kindly move it out of that location? Thank you. This note was written by me last night. Let's see if said truck is moved. But judging by the fact the note is still on the door, I would assume it has not been moved. Well, hello there, and welcome to another beautiful day on Tommy Travels the Second. Today's video is a little different. It's not about going off to a location to do an adventure. It's not a night chat or an adventure from the couch. Today, the message is just all about common courtesy and respect. There's not enough of it these days, it seems like, and today is a perfect example of why. Why I think that. And so, if you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. And come on with me, you guys. Let's go see what there is to see. The reason this intro is from my garage is because I want to show you the view from outside of my garage. That is my parking spot, number 1, right there. Number 1 parking spot, taken up by this Chevy truck that's been there all weekend long. I put up that note to ask them to move it kindly because I'm trying to show respect for them by not just calling the landlord and having them tow it out of there. So I put up the note last night, and it is still sitting there in that spot. I'm going to give them another day or so. If it's not moved by tomorrow, I think I'm calling the landlord, and he can take care of it himself. Wow, look how windy it just got. Snow is blowing all over the place right now. And that's part of the problem with having a truck there. It's not like I even need that spot, really. It's... You know, I park in my garage most of the time, but if there's a truck there, then that whole area there doesn't get plowed. And if I do have company or do need the spot, I don't have access to it. So it's not like, you know, I'm trying to be a jerk or anything here, you know, because if I didn't need the spot or didn't care, I suppose they can go ahead and do it. But the problem is that, you know, if you let somebody walk all over you, then they'll walk all over you. And I don't like that feeling. I think that if somebody asked me, you know, in advance, can I park in that spot for a while, I probably would have said sure. But since they didn't ask me, and they showed me no respect by just doing it, that's why I have a problem. I'm still marveling at all of the snow we have in Minnesota. Look at that sidewalk. If you want to walk down the sidewalk, you are pretty much walled in right there. You are committed to being on the sidewalk. As I'm showing some snow, I want to show you this. I did a snowtography video not too long ago, and this was the thumbnail picture of the sign, which was fully visible and leaning to the right. Now it is completely buried. Well, it could be that the owner of the truck just hasn't seen the sign yet, and therefore it has not been moved. So that's what we're going to go with, so that I can head into work and not worry about it. But we'll see if it's moved tonight when we get home, and then take it from there. Hopefully it will be, and we can just all have a nice, happy ending to this story. So it is nighttime, and we are off of work, finally. It's been one of those long Tuesdays that felt a lot like a Monday, but we're done. And so I do have to stop by the gas station, but first I'm gonna stop home and see if that truck is still parked in my spot. And so here we go. Moment of truth. We're gonna roll into my lot here and find out together if he's parked in my spot still. Let's find out. Hopefully not. Oh, it's looking good. Let's see. And well, look at that. He actually has moved his truck. My garage door is now clear, and he moved it. He must be the guy that's in spot number 2, and he moved it in my spot because his spot is filled with snow. And so he moved it over into his spot, so I think we're all good. Well, boy, am I glad that turned out the way it did. I did not want to call the landlord and have that gentleman's vehicle towed out of my spot. That could have gotten really messy really quick because people tend to get very irritated when their vehicles are towed. But I treated him with respect by first writing a very kind note asking them to politely remove their vehicle from that area, and they treated me with respect by actually doing it. And so it restores my faith in humanity a little bit, that we can treat each other like adults in these situations and show a little respect and get through it without any big issues or drama or anything like that. And I actually feel a little bit bad now because apparently they owned spot number 2, which they were parked in my spot because for whatever reason their spot didn't get plowed out very well and they didn't want to park in the snow. But on the other hand, I don't feel bad because they didn't ask me first, and I feel like if I hadn't said anything, then I'm just letting people walk all over me, and I don't feel that's right either. I think I should have done what I did. If you've got another solution or think that I could have handled it a different way, please let me know in the comments below. I'm just very happy that this drama well, it wasn't much of a drama, but that it didn't turn into a drama here tonight. And so boy, I feel so much better now. I don't have to deal with this confrontation. It worked out just perfectly. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. This has been an absolute blast going through this little adventure today where we learned on Tommy Travels II, a little respect goes a long way in life. And I'm glad that we had a happy little ending to this story here today. As I mentioned before, maybe he didn't get the note and now he got it, and that's exactly how it turned out. So probably could have gotten a lot more views if there was more drama involved, but that's okay. I would rather have less views and no drama than the other way around. And so thank you guys again for your support that you've given me so far. If you like what you saw here today, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. While you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. And until next time, thank you so much again, and I hope to catch you on the flip side.